position, but yes, clearly the gentleman in the middle lane is winning this. Bib number 217 has easily won his friends. Congratulations to him, Bib number 217. With us next to me is a gentleman called Fred Oija, who is my boss. Who is my boss in the UAF, Mr. Fred? How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
How is the day so far?
The day has been okay, though the weather is not okay for us today, but I think it won't rain. Yeah.
Oija, you are supposedly a sprinter.
Yes.
Once upon a time, I was broadcasting and you were running. What could be the problem?
There's not a problem.
Are you retired?
No, I'm not retired. I'm just waiting for.
Tired?
No, I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm just waiting for Nambore to reopen and I start.
So, Kugamba, Oija doesn't run on.
I can't run on this. Okay, I could run, but still, mpuliramo buzito nnyo kasandukira wano. I'm used of a tartan. I'm used of tartan.
Okay. So you're a planned kid?
I'm a planned kid. Nature ebintu to obwongo mwana business okwasaganya bino byonna obalancing business okwasaganya family emizanyo byonna si byangu but kyensaba maybe next year ngenda kudda ku track imbalage wera komye wentandikira wanyini omanye emizanyo bino bituyambye nnyo okufuna mabakwano healthy ebintu bingi nnyo.
Truth be told, every time you come into sports, you are assured of meeting people.
Yes.
You are assured of meeting very many people.
We were young.
I didn't know I'd ever meet you.
Definitely. Yeah, it's true. It's true. The one thing which inspires me again on sports, you meet many guys, friends like you. I also never hoped of meeting a person like you. You also motivates me a lot, and you are my mentor.
Are you sure?
As me as well. But katengere menda bamu nkwagaliza bambi show media nkwagaliza. Kati ze nagenda bya massage bino bya sport massage bambi byenkwasaganya.
Talk about the sports massaging service that you do. I think it's what is because many people many people may not know. This could be their opportunity to know. You do ice bath. You do. Let me not talk for you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the thing is, I do sports massage. In the way that in this sports massage you engage yourself in ice,
yes,
and we work with the sports people, any person who feel like coming to get the services with us. You know, with the sports massage, it's different from the other massage people do. Wherever the one we do is different from the one people go for spas. Ours different. For us, is full of deep tissue. That's what we call it sports massage. If you come because you want maybe to relaxation, we don't do it because we see it like we are not giving back. So what we do, we give back to athletes by doing a deep tissue, and at times we have the ice therapy where you enter in the cold water with full of ice.
Let me ask you like a layman.
Yes.
So who needs the ice bath and who doesn't need the ice bath?
Okay, that person who needs ice, the person who is active, or any person who does a heavy workout. Every time you do a heavy workout, I advise you to do ice bath because it recovers you from any injury, any fatigue, any kind of anything you feel in your body.
This was a very easy win for this gentleman.
Yeah, definitely use their hand, but I don't think he went through. It's on their guy went through. They have not recorded, but they will judge it out.
Yeah, but it was an easy win for him.
He gave him a hand.
I think he's the only bit of experienced athlete in the heat, so basically that was expected. So yeah, you are saying the deep tissue is
a sport massage.
Yes. So what about me, who is not sports active?
Okay, with you not sports active, we still recommend also to do sports in the way that it's also not meant for sports people only to do massage. It's only for every person. For you now, when you come, you come for relaxation. In the way that we come and play on your mat.
So now my question would be: so does the ice Does the ice harm me?
It has an effect on you, a person who have not done anything like sport. For you, when you come, it's like you're going to sauna, there's you going for steam. So with the ice also it's the same. It works the same.
So we could say ice works inward.
Inward. More
and
inward.
the likes of sauna.
Yeah. It technique, yes. Outwards.
More to the skin.
Yes, more to the skin. But for us with the ice, you feel it. You will feel it. From the toe. Whenever you use the toe, okay, when you enter inside, in the packaging of ice, it starts entering from the toe first of all. Then when you put deep the hands as well, it also enters the fingers. You feel the coldness in us, in you.
That's why I say you guys dip a whole person.
Only
the head remains outside.
But whenever person advise that if you really do ice and you're a sports person, I encourage you to first plan for it. If you plan for it well, you'll manage it because ice is recommended to do 15 minutes below, not above. Because you go 15 to 20, that means that your recovery will take like 1 hour. And with the temperature, we use the temperature and we use temperature in the degrees. Then it's a Fahrenheit as well. So where there's a low temperature or Fahrenheit, there's way to hit you. You can't come back again. If we dip you in the ice bag, you can talk all the secrets. Ice is tough. If you're a thief, and you stole yesterday, you will say, yes, I stole because of the pain which is there. But I don't discourage anyone to not do it. Please, come to me or look for me. I will teach you how to do it.
So do you do this for free? Do you charge money? Do you, how does it work?
Definitely, I charge money in the way that I give back to athletes. You know that there are people who are athletes, active athletes. I really do not charge them much because that money, the one I get, the money I also use to pay, to buy the ice, to pay rent, to pay the workers, getting the utilities. The tab I use first of all for now, I got it from I'm using. It is too expensive, worth 500,000. 500,000. It's too expensive. You don't get it in Uganda. I also engage. I put a lot of money to get what I'm using. Then paying rent and nothing. If I do it to give for free, definitely that's not business. That's not business. But a person who's there outside there, you want to do ice, my dear, do it because right now I'm my age. You can't know that I'm 28. You may quote me. I'm in 15 years. Because of the ice, it's for recovery, for bodily, for blood circulation, for all kind of things. Then after you're doing ice, you sleep like a baby. Like yesterday I did ice. I never left. I don't feel like leaving the bed, but I was supposed to come to the zoo to work. Okay. Yes.
It's a very interesting thing. I have never done it, and I think I'll be more than happy to do it and. Blow all the noise for it.
Wow, that's where you're welcome. Yesterday,
I will be very happy.
Yeah, yesterday I hosted more athletes who were here for it and are competing.
Sorry, I am making you not record.
No, I'm okay.
Here comes
no.
And yes, lane number 6 takes the day. Lane number 6 takes the day, and I am happy with the fact that we have so many hits for men especially, but for the women we have very few hits. I don't know why. It's a bit worrying.
I also don't know, but what I've seen with the men, I've seen the advantage. I see some people progressing, so I've seen it like the way of making it. Whereas on the girls, I see them not turning up. I don't know what's the big reason for it.
Okay, I know women are challenged in many ways, both socially and in many other ways. But I think the thing about sports for me also is if you have role models in sports, then somehow it makes your life a little easier if you have role models in sports. But like I see every time I go to Kapchorwa, for any event, the numbers of people that show up, wow, you're like, so all these guys see these guys and be like, I want to be like this. I want to be like, and then they know the big boys did it all, From running?
From running, yes.
So you'll be there, yes, running. You know? So if you have a little talent,
Definitely.
why not? So for me, role models is a very good thing. If we have role models.
Yeah, true. Like like me myself, I was engaging myself in football when I was still a young kid. But when I came to athletics, it has changed my life in the way that there's a lot of competition.
So
It inspires you also to be like Swan, so like the Cheptegei's, they keep Limo, they keep Rotich.
you want to also have a name.
A name, because
You want to be welcomed at the
welcome
airport.
at the airport. Because
You want the president's your handshake.
oh man, I tell you, that bridge, that bridge, my dear. Your name is being sounded everywhere in social media because of one thing on the medal, a bronze, a silver, gold.
How are you?
And the good thing with the international competitions, here locally, we don't segregate the medals. Once you are a medalist, you are a medalist.
You remain as
you
a
receive a lot of the,
Yes.
I remember, all these years, those days growing up when we were very small kids. I think when we were in P1,
Yes.
they used to tell us in the village.
You remember?
Yeah. They used to tell us. Akibwa used to have please record.
No, it's okay.
Akibwa. Okay, here they come. Here they come. There's another hit with boys that are pretty much yes. And the gentleman in lane 3 just managed to hold off the competition, and yes, he has won his hit. All these look like really young boys that out here to try their luck, to try and see how far they can go. So, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. But I would love to push athletes, for me, to push yourself. The way you ran today should be different from the way you ran last week or last month.
Yes,
you should be better, if not anything, in one way or the other. If you're not better physically, you must be better mentally, because a lot of running takes place in the mind, and less of it takes place on the track. On the track, it is what the body says. So we are in Uganda Christian University, UCU, in Mukono, and we are live. We are now live. We have had a lot of technical glitches. We have had a lot of technical disturbances, unfortunately. The other races that we were not able to stream live, we will upload them on the channel later on after here. But bear with us, viewers. This was not meant to be. Next time better. It's wow. Here we see those warming up. We see those. The warm. We don't have a warm up track, so people will warm up on the basketball. Is that a basketball court, or is it a handball?
Handball court.
Yes, I think that's handball. And I see I see the boys that just returned from Accra, Ghana, preparing. The proud Luo was here earlier on saying they intend to run the relay today as a team.
Yeah.
We had a team of four gentlemen. Pius Adome, we had Alan Ngobi, we had Aboda Emmanuel, and the proud Luo, a.k.a. Benson Okot. But we had a small glitch. Yes.
At one, it's already one, yeah. So we are ahead. They are ahead of us. We are behind by 2 hours. So we are in the.
So the 1 hour or there?
Hours. So it's time. It's time. Yes.
Do you have anything?
No, I'm looking
Can we share?
I'm going to share. Okay. And beside that, we have a screen around.
Yes, looking at
just right there for Discus, where we have Lalam Joseph,
yes, Discus, this and that is Lalam. Lalam just returned from the All Africa Games, and the weather is threatening. Rain is threatening to fall, but it's hot right now, so I don't know what it's going to be. Viewers, I would like to again apologize very much for. I want to apologize on our behalf and on behalf of everybody else involved. Sorry for the technical glitches that we have experienced today. We should have started streaming from the beginning, but there were circumstances beyond our control, and well, we're now live. That's all that matters. So I say thank you to whoever has assisted us to come live. We are also anticipating that Uganda should have a good show at the World Cross Country Championships, which begin in a few minutes, if it's not yet started already. We will be talking about it as we go on, as we move towards the end of the third national athletics track and field trials here at Uganda Christian University in Mukono. We are live. Behind the camera, you cannot see him, but he's a gentleman called Alfred Okumson. I like to call him Okumson. He's called Alfred Okumu. And the one that is connecting the internet to the internet from the camera is a gentleman called James Ogwang. These are people you don't see. And the person speaking is called Francis Onyango. It's coming next. 800 meters is the 800 meters. The race I consider is the race of all races. The race of all races is the 800 meters for me. 2 laps around the track. Very, very, very tricky. And now we are being threatened by the rain, unfortunately. So we are being threatened by the rain. So we have to shift. We have to shift our equipment.
And you can see that first lap, I think they're being quite smart, these junior athletes. I think they would have been told that just in that first lap, find your rhythm, get your breathing under control, and don't push it too hard. You can see that no one's gone out crazy. There's no outlier. They're in the pack, and they all looked as they were coming up that hard part, that they were conserving energy a little bit more than attacking. So it looks like it's going to be one of those races where it'll be, okay, which athlete is the first to move? As we see a little bit of argy-bargy there, because they are a tight pack, and coming up to this corner, it's going to be quite interesting because it is a corner where you get thrown very wide. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here on this first turn.
Yeah, I think they'll learn a lot about how they approach it, because they are 5 across at the moment. But if you're on the outside here, you can get spat really, really wide. We saw even in the mixed relay when they were right on the line, they even got shot out past the tyres. And this is a chance, again, you don't have to go around the tyres. They can go over them. We haven't seen anyone go over them yet, but as you can see, they get really shot out the back.
Yep, and if you're at the front, you probably, that's the position where you want to be, because if you put the brakes on and the others are still moving, they really come to a halt very suddenly. See how it's opened up? If you're in the front, you can really make a little bit of a gap here up the hill, because that pack was all together until they got to that point.
Yeah, you can see the Ethiopians wanting to get back up there. All 6 of them at the front. Has closed back up.
That takes effort, though.
It does. It's a little kick, and they've got to go around. They've got 2 more laps of the course here.
For conditions like this, it's all about conserving as much energy as you can. So you want to try and keep a distance race as smooth as possible rather than having surges. The Kenyans have spoken about how important it is to work as a team, and it looks like they've got themselves right out there in front.
As you can see, they get really shot out the back.
Cheretich. Kosgei in 5th is an interesting athlete. She's actually the younger sister of the world marathon record holder, Bridget. She does some training with her sister, but she says, I sometimes train with her, but it's quite hard to keep up. I think that's fair enough if your sister's a world record holder.
Look, I get it. You probably didn't need to say that to us, but yeah, I get it. I understand.
She's not afraid, is she, Chekwemoi?
No, so with only 4 athletes in that field there from the Kenyans, they do need all 4 of them to get across the line for that team medal, but they are looking very strong. A lot of the other Ugandans getting up there, but the Ethiopians, it's like a wall of green at the back behind this field.
See Kosgei put her hands up as they went through those sprinklers. She almost looked like she didn't want them. Chekwemoi, the Ugandan 15-year-old. She ran the Open 5,000 champs in June last year and was 4th in the Akibua Memorial 3,000. So she is young, but she's got a lot of potential, and she's not afraid to race against those Open athletes and take it to them.
So Uganda did grab a team medal back in 2017, but it was Japan who grabbed the other team medal in 2019. I think Uganda will want to make up for that one. Bensel and Yako just up the back there as well. Just 5th at the trials for the Ugandan team. You can see just how chewed up the top of that course is. They get down this very, very steep hill. A massive pack of athletes working their way through the first, almost halfway. When they get through the Billabong, they'll be about halfway through this course.
They've gone with the conservative approach, though, haven't they? They're really making sure that they do conserve energy here, because nobody's making a move. The teams are running together. Ethiopians have really held back. The Ethiopians have decided to just sit in that pack, and they've got some talent there. We haven't seen Asa from Ethiopia, one of the favourites, make too much of a move just yet.
No,
we can see her right in the middle of the pack there. She's looking fantastic. She's got the bun on her hair, like just relaxed through the shoulders. She's just watching the athletes in front. She nearly fell over then. She even apologised.
That's a great run from Shea to get up and trying to get on the back of that pack there. She hit the deck through the Billabong the first time. We'll see how she goes through this time, but she's really made some inroads and rigs as well.
Well, Shea was an interesting athlete. She's just so excited to be here. She was 2nd at the USA cross-country trials, and she just said that she was so looking forward to coming out and meeting the girls. and who share a passion like she does for running. Oops, she got through it that time.
And there's Riggs. She was first in the trials.
Yep, she comes from a family of competitive swimmers and she's going to Stanford next year. Hair, like, just relaxed through the shoulders. She's just watching the athletes in front. Oh, she nearly fell over then. She even apologised.
That's a great run from Shea to get up and trying to get on the back of that pack there. She hit the deck through the billabong the first time. We'll see how she goes through this time. But she's really made some inroads, and Riggs as well.
Well, Shea was an interesting athlete. She's just so excited to be here. She was second at the USA Cross Country Trials, and she just said that she was so looking forward to coming out and meeting the girls, and who share a passion like she does for running. Oops, she got through it that time.
And there's Riggs. She was first in the trials.
Yep, she comes from a family of competitive swimmers and she's going to Stanford next year. Hair, like, just relaxed through the shoulders. She's just watching the athletes in front. Oh, she nearly fell over then. She even apologised.
That's a great run from Shea to get up and trying to get on the back of that pack there. She hit the deck through the billabong the first time. We'll see how she goes through this time. But she's really made some inroads, and Riggs as well.
Well, Shea was an interesting athlete. She's just so excited to be here. She was second at the USA Cross Country Trials, and she just said that she was so looking forward to coming out and meeting the girls, and who share a passion like she does for running. Oops, she got through it that time.
And there's
Yeah, but it was a nice race. Good, nice win, a sweet victory.
Yes.
You beat a strong field, and yeah, we thank God for it, like you're saying.
Yes.
So, what is next on your calendar?
My next in the calendar, we have so many games. We have already seen the All Africa games gone. I didn't make it to the team. Now my hopes now, I go back and I work on the few mistakes that I have. Possibly, God willing, is there. We have All Africa Senior. Possibly, God willing, we make the team for any of those games outside. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to have dreams. Good to share some dreams. So basically, we hope to see more and more and more and more. Actually, if the world was better, a part of me feels you should have been on the European circuit for the world, for the indoor whatever tours.
Yes, the 60 meters.
Yes.
Yeah, and now the challenge there right now, I haven't gotten that professional training, like a professional coach who can take me through 60-meter training. No 60-meter training, you don't just go like that. There's that development that you'll have to go with a coach. So my prayer here, from here, I know whoever can help me, can give me the facilitation, and we find a coach who can take us through. I'm sure the 60-meter, we can make it from 60 meters.
You can kill them.
Yes. That is true. Yes.
How was it battle? Before the race, you knew you were going to battle Musa Isabili.
Musa is a strong person. I still respect him. You see, for him, he has a endurance towards the finish. Me, usually, I used to have that problem towards the finish. I could run a very good 60 meter, then later on towards the finish, I see myself slowing down. Now, my training with him, I have been training with him for these back days. So I stole that endurance from him. So even him, he has that kind of thing of getting my start, and I'm still training with him. That endurance is what I'm getting. That's why you see my performance is coming up, because I am getting that endurance towards the finish.
So you are getting the endurance from Isabili?
Yes.
Then him is not getting the 60 meters from
No,
you.
he's going to get, there's a way the body can adapt the training. But it's still strong. Believe me, it's still a strong opponent.
Yes.
He's still a strong opponent. Yes, Papa.
Yeah, but it was a good. It's a good. But the other nothing. How do you guys feel like running against each other, like as teammates? Like you're both running for the same club.
There's a lot
So
of
when you meet, when you're training as teammates, as
Yes.
brothers, as friends. Now when you come for a competition,
in a competition is different.
Hey.
The other side, we are giving each other what they lack. But now when you reach in a competition, we are all our eyes we are setting for big targets. So here we are running now our personal best, and we are now applying what you got from just like examinations. You can be in a class, you are all learning. Then during the final exam, you have to write a paper alone. So this is now an exam to qualify you to the next round. So here you don't share any idea. You have to be in your own line. That's the thing. But the pressure is there because you want to run a good time. It's there. That's the truth.
yeah.
Yes.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Solomon.
Thank you, Papa.
Guys, this is Solomon Obuto, the guy who won the 100 meters.
Yes.
I think your hit was the very fastest hit,
It was hot.
which makes it the best, which makes you the champion of 100 meters today.
Yes.
And yeah, it's good to go home with.
Yes.
Sometimes I wish we had some good cash money to give for the champions, in these national trials.
That is true.
Now I'd be befriending you seriously.
But most importantly, what we wish for is good times. Usually when you win a hit of what, it's not all about being number one. It's all about which time have you posted compared to the previous.
Yes.
So we will look forward to running these times as we go on. Yes.
True.
Yes, Papa.
Yeah, 5,000 meters. Man, these are races which are not easy. And you can see this guy has hit the bell. Unfortunately, because we don't have the electronic timing here, we cannot cross-check with how the athletes are performing time-wise. When we get back to Nambole, we shall have all these things in place. Normally, we are close to the table that deals with electronic timing, and yeah, it's a good feeling. But as it is now, it is unfortunate that we cannot do much. Nambole, our national stadium, is undergoing renovation, and yes, we know very soon it will be finished, and we will be back. Yeah, the 5,000 meters is coming to an end, and the winner is almost doubling everybody. It was almost doubling everybody. In the absence of the big boys, he has enjoyed. He has had his field day. And yes, bib number 187, Mr. Akampa, from Western Uganda. Good to see. Is yes. From the stadium announcer, I can tell that is Seth Akampa, who is the reigning World University Games champion. So Uganda is Kasim. Uganda is the champion for the World University Game, World Cross Country, then also World University Cross Country. It's all owned by Uganda.
Yes, please.
So cross country is a Ugandan thing.
It's a Ugandan thing. Unfortunately, that is our weakness. So we have to bear with it.
Yes. It's interesting seeing the sprinters on the other side. Sorry, we are now looking at the 5,000 meters boys finishing, but looking at the sprinters practicing to do the baton exchange. Our main undoing in the relay was the baton exchange. What do you think would have happened if we had gotten it right?
Well, I think if we had gotten that baton right, the national record would have fallen by all means. Because, yeah, they had prepared well for it. Just that because of that technical glitch that cost us the national record. Otherwise, they were very much for it. Though I see them preparing, so I don't know whether they're going for 200 meters or...
Well, they have a baton with them, so that means for me they are going for relays. So, which is a very good thing. Let them run as a team.
I would have loved them to see them run individual 200 before they think of doing 4x1.
That's Obuto. Obuto here concurs.
You first go to do 200, then you do 4x1. Yes.
Go and hit up. Oh, okay. I like this finish.
It would have been better for the other team to first do individual 200 before thinking of the 4x1.
Yeah. Well, this weather is trying to play with our heads. I hope the rain doesn't come back again, because when rain comes, we have to cut broadcast and run and take cover. Huh?
From the look of things, we are left with a few.
We have left a Discus.
Is it because you haven't got the technique? But
it's a technical throw. It's very technical, and I think it's technical.
It's technical, but I believe in practice. Practice makes perfect. So when
I think I want to stick with the shot put.
Even with the discus, when you get the technique, you'll get it there.
You know, I have held a discus before.
Yes.
I have tried to swing it.
Yes.
So I normally want to imagine, even if I got the best coach on earth to give me the hints, I don't think I'll succeed.
So does that mean it is something to do with mindset? I think you're already biased. Otherwise, if you got the best coach.
Women, I think, on track now.
Yeah.
And interestingly, I see Stella Wonruku. I don't know if she's pacing the women or if she's doing some kind of endurance running. Because she did the 400 meters earlier on, and I know she is a sprinter for all the time I've known her. Stella Wonruku, it's good to see her running again, although she's a complete shadow, in my opinion, she's a complete shadow of her former self. She went through a life-threatening experience when she went to give birth, if that's correct, and she almost lost her life. To see her back on track for me is a pure, complete miracle, and we thank God for it. So we wait and see whether she is here to pace the other ladies in the 800 meters, or if she is here to also do her own running.
Left 5, Persevera jumping, team number 171, Oli Kampala. Then 4, Chebet Royce, team number 174, Grayson. Then 3, Orishala Mamras, team number 170, Dele University. Then 2, Simede Doris, team number 316, Margaret. And then 1, Ijoreya Margaret, team number 173, Kids About. That's the order of their names.
.800 meters women, and they're receiving some instructions on how to maintain. I think they have to maintain the lane up to the point where they have planted the cones on the other side of the truck, and then they can all queue up in the inner lane or inner lanes. Normally there is a lot of puffing and huffing and shuffling, and many times many athletes get spiked, many athletes get pick up injuries and things like that. Okay, the girls prepare to take off. That is the best race on earth. Why? Because you are forced to run 400 meters twice. And 400 meters is a sprint by all means. So you sprint once and sprint again. For me, for me,
800 anyway, just like you said, everyone has their tough races.
yes.
Mine is 400.
Oh, but you see, this one you're doing 400 twice.
Yes. This one you
400 meters you do once. You do twice.
see with the 400, one you start from the blocks. So it has that impact already, the blocks. Once you slip on the blocks, you are gone. With the 800, even if they left you 2 meters, you can still catch up.
Yeah, but let me use. I love to use the example of David Rudisha's world record run.
Yes.
That was London 2012.
2012.
That run, where a race in which everyone recorded a PB, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken.
You're very true.
And they did lap 1. He crossed
With
at
the
49.
Yeah.
That is crazy, Bwana.
You see, it depends on how you've prepared yourself. How you prepared yourself. So, but the thing is, with the 800, there's where you relax.
But a bit.
Yes, but
Not
with
so much.
but with the 400, it is one way.
Yeah, but it's a one-off.
It is one way, no relaxing.
Boys here run 400 meters flat, and many boys clock 49. Now you're doing that, and it's finished, and then you have to go again. Stella. Okay, the 800 meters comes to an end. Stella seems to have a lot of support, and she will come in fourth. She has respected her name, Marvelous Orishaba, from the University, Orishaba. Yes. In the absence of the big girls, yes, I'm being told my microphone is
That reminds me.
ready? Okay. So apparently the way I'm holding the microphone was a problem. I am sorry.
Just finish the race. Reminds me of the gentleman standing right behind you. Remember when we in Toronto?
2014, 2014. Yes, sir.
Yes. That gentleman standing right behind you. In Toronto, Gold Coast. In the 4 kilometers master race. The rest of the team, and he finished the race single-handed. 4 kilometers. You know what that means? see Majid. Doing for yeah, you were there saying, I would love to see you run.
Talking of which, there was a time we had talk of the seniors having a race every now and then, every once in a while. How far did you guys end? At every national, in fact, the last event for me should always be a race of the seniors. An easy one, 400, 200.
I waited to see that last season, but no one turned up for it. So probably it's a conversation that we need to awaken. I think you could awaken this conversation within your network. You have a network of coaches, yes, which is very closely affiliated or deals with the federation. True. So for me, that would be the beginning point. I will bring it up and see the reaction of the members. It would be good. Yeah. This is not a race to win medals or anything like that. It's a race. We call it a race without ambition, but a race to basically to inspire. A lot of people. A lot of you guys ran at a time when we didn't have a lot of these technologies. True. So the memory might not be there for many people. So if someone says, Latigo was good, Latigo was bad news, but it's in the memory of that one, of those who say Latigo was bad news. Because they saw it. Now, many people who now don't know. So even if you tell them Latigo is bad news, well, so it's bad news, yeah. Okay, so what? I mean, what can we do about it? I would love to see that. I would love to see that happen every once in a while, and not just in Uganda, but also even in the international level. Once in a while, it's good for guys to get back a bit. Yes. Kenya has the master race. The masters races. Masters, yeah, from track to road. Yeah, from track to road. Which would be a good thing here also as well. So they also take their masters for other international masters. Yeah. Maybe perhaps that's where we could also win many other medals. Very true. Very true. Very true. Yeah. Very true. Yeah, you can see we have this gentleman in lane 4 confusing himself, like he doesn't know where exactly to go. Many of these people look like they've not really had this kind of exposure. You see, even when they say on your marks, get set, the standing postures, what? No, these are the raw talents. Raw talent, Kabisa, completely. But I will always advise that athletes in your free time, sit down and watch some, especially the international engagements, the international. Because if you don't see how things are done elsewhere at the international level, then you will never learn. So it would make it would really help. I like to see, sometimes I don't know what the technicalities are or what it's supposed to be, but a young boy like that young boy in yellow, is he supposed to run against these fellows? Actually, you'll find that that I'm not so sure about what I'm saying. My assumption is that you might find that it's the same age category, same age group, just the difference in height, because there's early maturity. But definitely. But of course, he's young. He's much younger compared to these fellows. He's really much younger. At least you'd see that the age is like the age bracket. They are just relative. I mean, average. But back in the days, I used to complain a lot because there were other kids who are running with mature men, you know, back in Nambole. So you'd really see that a kid is running with mature.
So I don't know. The 800 meters heat 1 for the men underway, and we have a gentleman that is surely coming to win this, unless something inhuman happens. But he is surely coming to. He's taking this home. Bib number 302 is coming to take this home, and he easily wins the race. Unfortunately, we don't have the times. We cannot display the time. Yes, we have the second heat of the 800 meters. We have the second heat of the 800 meters for the men coming up. And yes, the gentlemen, the boys and men are warming up. Well, all these are boys. There are really no men in this. They're warming up and they're soon starting. Interesting to see. I don't know what this. Your friend Wanume Yahaya is back here. He was here earlier on running. He did a 400 meters. So he is the one person that you refer to as an athlete in transition, an athlete that is struggling to find his footing. I don't know whether he's struggling to find his footing or I have actually seen him do all sorts of things. I've seen him run the 400 meters. I have seen him run the 800 meters severally. And did you say he also does high jump? Exactly. So for me personally, I also don't know what exactly it is that his specialty is.
For him, he just runs to enjoy, but
he's not a competitor.
he's not a competitor.
Ah, okay.
If he was a competitor, you would single out one race
Yes.
and specialize on that. But now he's in high jump, he's in 400, he's in 800, so and those are wrong. It's a wrong combination. Actually. It's a wrong combination. Because
I know Pharaoh watches these national trials, but I know Pharaoh was a high jumper.
but he ended up specializing. He chose.
Yeah. He was initially a high jumper, and before we know it, he became one of the top sprinters of his era. I still think we never ever saw the best of Felix.
But you see, most of us did multiple events before we found our footing. Because I did 100, 200, 400, 800. I did high jump. I did discus, shot put, and javelin.
I think this comes from school because in school, when we had these inter-house competitions,
You do everything.
yeah, like if you were good in athletics, whatever race, somewhere somehow, you ended up doing so many other things.
Exactly.
Everywhere there was a gap, you filled it. Everywhere,
exactly.
so we didn't really have that specialization.
But with
so
the
it
time,
was either you're running long distance or
sprints.
sprints. And occasionally, middle distance was a bit confusing. Some people were in and out. There goes Wanume Yahaya in the lead. Wanume Yahaya in the lead. He looks very strong. He looks very strong. Coming to the bell, and but it's still way too early to judge. Okay. So Wanume Yahaya must have come to pace the boys. So it's yes. He was pacing them, and now the real race is on now. The real race is on. There they come. There they come. There they come. Yes. 142, bib number 142. Apparently, this is a younger brother to Mr. Musagala Ronald. Musagala, remember we earlier said is like the headmaster of the 115 in Uganda. This is his younger brother, and he has won this race. Congratulations to him.
He's still tired. He's trying to relax his muscles, but
Thank you. How are
I
you?
know next time
You're good.
we shall see him.
You want to give us a minute?
The likes of Oti,
Yeah.
likes of,
We are joined here by Mr. Isabidi Musa. Musa, you guys had a gruesome race.
Yes.
How was it?
The race was good. It was faster.
Now you and Obuto Solomon,
Yes.
you are teammates
Yes.
running for the same club,
Yes.
and now you're at each other's neck here.
Yes.
How does that feel?
Yeah. Today I've given to Abuto because I was a little bit disorganized in this trial. I went to the village, I lost my auntie.
Yes, sir.
I came back late. So when we was on track pumping seriously. So I trained only a few days. They brought me. I had already cancelled, but my boss had said I have to come.
But come next trial
Yeah. Next trial, I'm coming on 13th still.
for him.
I'm coming, and he knows me even. He said Musa, when Musa is fit,
Yes.
cannot tamper with him.
He is very, very respectful of you.
Yeah.
Musa.
Yes.
And he was here a few minutes ago, and he told us he's speaking a lot from you.
Yes.
He's speaking from learning from you how to endure,
Yeah.
towards the end.
All right.
Whereas he's very good, he's a bullet from the start to 60 meters. For you start gaining from around there.
Yeah.
towards the end.
That is how we are always beating him, but today I was a little bit unfit, but I've been fit always, but because of that incident.
So what next? What should we expect from Musa? This season, the number we already saw the All Africa Games.
Yeah,
came
that-
and went. You didn't make the team.
Yes.
That must have also disappointed you.
That thing has disappointed me so much because I was really sure that I'm going, but I don't know what happened on the way. The last week, I found my name was not there, but all along it has been there. Even these guys who were training with them in Kenya together, they took us. I don't know what happened that really the last week to the departure. I don't know what happened, but it is okay. Still, I'm still having a lot of chances. Yes.
Hopeful for the next.
Yes.
So what should we expect?
Now we are training for Africa Senior. There is a World Relay. There is a Olympics. There is a lot of trips this season. So when I miss one, I cannot become weak. There is a lot of chances still ahead. Yes.
Good to have a positive attitude always in the way you look at things, and it's good to know that you're taking this positively and looking forward to the next big thing.
Yes.
I wish you the best. Are you still are you guys going to give us 200? No.
No. Now we are going to run a short relay.
Yeah.
But some people are going for 200 first.
Yes.
I did not register 400. I mean 200.
So we expect to see a strong representation of prisons.
Yes.
Team prisons. So who's on your team for the short relay?
It is me, Obuto.
Obuto, yes.
The other side there is Aboda. But
Aboda is running
with those people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me say Aboda is running with the national team.
So now it is me, Obuto, and Alan, then Ranyoko John. That is the team which is going to run with those guys.
trying to do what you used to do.
So
back in the 90s
it is all
and the 80s.
so it is all of you guys working towards the other guys.
Yes, and they're also working towards us. Yeah. But we are the same people.
Yes, of course.
60 meters.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
All right.
Go prepare yourself for the short relay. We can't wait.
Thank you very much.
Hope to see you run. Good. So coming up next on the track, we will have the 200 meters for both the boys and the girls. And we seem to have a race with very young, a very young team here coming to run, led by, organized by Sarah Nambawa. Sarah Nambawa herself, a former national athlete who won Uganda some medals on the international scene. Good to see her still working within athletics. Good to see her supporting the young ones. So, okay, there they go, there they go, there they go, there they go, there they go. Woohoo! Oh, unfortunately, many don't even know where to end. Interesting, very beautiful stuff. Yeah, Ibra, wherever you are, this is where you would feature most. Okay. Ibra, wherever you are, this was your time to shine. I'm sure you will see this race, and you'll see. Now we wait for the seniors also. Next time we want to see seniors. We want seniors. Okay, the ladies for the 200 meters women, heat one. $200 meters for the women coming up. There they go. And clearly the lady in lane 3 is taking this one without a doubt. And she is coming. Lane 3, she is winning this with a lot of ease. She's commanding the race. Lane 8 is giving it a chase, but and lane 8 has taken the day. Lane 8, ladies, lane 8. Yes, she ran to perfection. Okay. And the ladies for the second heat are there, very close to the getting to the starting line. Okay. We were far apart. Do you know, up to now it still pains me watching when I still run the last race I saw you run. It still pains me.
I remember.
That day,
I remember.
Those were days we had not yet, this business of live streaming didn't exist so much in Uganda. But I recall I came to record, and I had come with 2 cameras, and you told me, the Nyangs, I am running. I said, okay, I'll be there.
It,
that was the last I saw you run.
It is such a painful experience.
I don't know if you will run again.
I will, but not at that level. Not at that level, but I'll be doing probably the masters level. Yeah.
It's good to live on a high.
Yeah.
Not on a stretcher.
Exactly.
There's this basketball player called Charles Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Barkley, and he was good. And towards the evening of his career, when he was almost retiring, he got a bad injury. And
That's great. Even that's why I'm watching
an injury which almost ended his career, but then he recovered. But now, yes, age had also caught up with him. So it's like, no. I cannot retire on a stretcher, because he was stretchered off the court. So recovered, came back,
and gave his final.
Made a basket. He was given a last. He was given, I think, about 2 minutes or so of play, and he played. He made a basket, and he went off. So let me.
So in other words,
let me leave. Having made a basket, not leave
on a stretcher. So in other words, you're telling me I should also come and do maybe a 40 meters.
I am not saying anything. I am not saying anything. I'm simply saying.
But
what Barkley?
But I've fully recovered. If anything, I don't have any injuries. Yeah, so it's just a matter of, but now
the tummy has come.
The weight is there.
The weight is there now. So
yeah.
You see, when this man wearing lactic spots next to us,
the tummy has also started coming out. So.
No, I eat well and I train well and I sleep well. So the
he says he sleeps in ice.
Yeah, I sleep in ice. So far.
Have you been to Oija's ice? Should I call it Oija's ice parlor?
I've not been to his ice parlor, but I've done ice bath. I know it's beautiful.
Okay, so we have the second heat of the women's 200 meters. Yeah, the heat number 1 is coming, and she has already carved them. Okay. And like Kasim said, don't sleep on the curve. And she's coming, but they're coming for her. She's moving. She's well ahead of the rest. and she wins. These are very, very young girls. These are the raw talents we're talking about. Very raw.
Any updates from Belgrade? Have you had anything?
Belgrade. Looks like we have to wait for the senior men.
No, yeah, definitely, because we are just winning. We have won the bronze under 20 category.
Both men and women?
Yeah, because with the position we are fair to get position, but just as a category of under, we have tried. We are third, that's a bronze. Whereas in the men, I think it was the women and men. Okay, Ethiopians are still leading. They are getting gold everywhere. So
this time the Ethiopians are beating the Kenyans, because I know Kenyans are very good at cross-country running.
But right now, mixed
relays, yes.
Ethiopian, no, Kenyans are leading. Kenyans are leading, and I know they're winning it. I left when they're still on, but I know. But I don't know. We shall try maybe in men's senior category. Yeah. Anyway, the team was okay, but I don't know what they picked. But you know, maybe the weather, but all the best. We pray for them in the men category.
Viewers, this is Fred Oija, who is coming with live updates from Belgrade, and yes, indeed, we need to pray for our team. We're winning team medals, but we're failing to get those individual positions. Because at least if you have someone medaling 1, 2, 3, it gives you a better opportunity.
Okay, let me get to the updates for the first category in the men. The first lot. We had in women category under 20, Cheruto finished 10th. Then we ranked number 3 in the category under 20. Then we went to men's
So our best performer there was Cheruto?
Cheruto, yes.
And she finished 10th.
Yeah, 10th.
Wow.
Yeah. Then let me go to men.
Okay. So as he looks for the results for the men, the women here on track are preparing for the next heat of the 200 meters. Okay.
In the men's category, we finished 11 and 12, and we win a bronze. And yeah, we win a bronze.
Wow. Our best performance was at. You said 12th?
Yes, 12 and 11.
And 11th.
Yeah,
11th, yes. Wow. Okay. So this race was won by a Kenyan.
Yeah, won by Kenya.
Number 2 from Ethiopia, and Kipruto from Kenya again. So definitely Kenya takes the gold medal there, without a doubt. So basically, pretty much it's an East African affair. It's Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda. Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda. And then it is a matter of rearranging the order. One of rearranging the order.
Then I think mixing it, we finished 5th.
That's very unfortunate. So we finished 5th in the mixed relay. Okay. So it was won. The mixed relay was won by Kenya, Ethiopia 2nd, Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 3rd position. Then Morocco and Uganda. How comes?
I don't know. You know, this thing is technical. It's very hard to predict. It's very hard to predict. I don't know where the energy comes in, so this thing is just mixed. You know, something called a mix. You don't know how strong the other hand is.
And the thing is, the mixed relay. The mixed relay is both men and women.
Yes, please.
So you have 2 women and you have 2 men.
Yes, please.
It's a very interesting. It's a very interesting race. It's a very interesting thing that the World Athletics came up with. Mixed relays. Very, 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 very nice. Very, you have to plan your you must plan your runners very
You
well.
definitely, yeah, you have to plan for them.
Okay, here comes the second last heat, I think, of the women's 200 meters, and again, lane 1. It's between lane 3 and 4. It's between lane 3 and 4, but as it stands now, lane 3 has the day, and she is going to win this one without a doubt. She is going to win this without a doubt. She also won a hit in the 100 meters, and now she's won another hit in the 200 meters. I didn't see. Do you have any idea where Nyawere Christine could have been today? She didn't run today.
No, I don't have an idea about her because I haven't seen her yet. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she was going for Easter holiday, being she's a student, so I can't predict. I can't tell.
Nyawere Christine, for me, is supposed to be the next in line after the likes of Jacent, because she's got the natural strength, she's got the natural endurance. It's a matter of her talent is a matter of what do you call it? It's
one thing or a smooth one.
Yes, it's a matter of smoothing. But she has it. She's got it naturally. She needs to work on a few technical aspects of her running.
Yeah, if I was her coach, her post of running, she's not all that straight. She the way she bends when she's running, it's forward leaning. So if I was her coach, maybe I would just work on that to improve her. And she's a promising athlete. Maybe in a few years from maybe next year, she'll be running good times. And she's a promising athlete anyway. Though we miss Jacent on our ground, I know maybe where she is, she'll be improving her times.
Yeah, but you see, Jacent had reached a point where she also now needs to move to another level. She needs to move to the next level.
Yeah,
she also needs to find people who give her headache.
Yeah.
She works hard because now here, just like Shida, they don't have much
competition, yeah.
local competition, so they need to move and get worthy opponents.
Yeah, that's the thing we know, because now with the Shida, right now, all eyes on her, and we don't have any new kid in the block to challenge her. So she had that pride on herself. Okay, not on herself, but on her side, she feels like she can. But if we get any challenge, any person who can compete with her, we shall get good. It helps her to move, yeah, because in running we need an opponent. You need an opponent to, you feel it.
You need to feel, you need to be pushed.
You need to be pushed.
You need someone, you need to grit your teeth.
And we pray for maybe Banura, then Emily, the gym, they used to compete together, but I don't know what happened to most of them. But we pray for them also to come back. And maybe when number reopens, that's why many of athletes will come back. Right now we are going again to hit what?
This is the last hit.
Last hit of, yes. Men will come in. Readers, yeah.
It is a bit tricky also sometimes, because sometimes these very people running 200 meters will be the ones to come back and run.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, she has been a good athlete, and I just wish her the best. She's also my mentor as well. I used to admire where she used to move, how she used to run, man. She had a good reaction. And where she is over now, I say hi to her, Bambi. Yeah.
I was telling somebody earlier on that when I'm looking at people throwing the discus.
Discus, yeah.
Interesting to see Lalam throwing this thing. She's the same one that has the national record in the javelin. And I don't know her record in the javelin throw. I mean in the discus throw. That thing I can't throw it beyond my foot.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It's a matter of just putting art anyway.
Comes the last heat of the women. It is a hard call. It's a hard call to make from the curve, but clearly lane number two seems to be in the lead, but also lane number 8. Lane 8 takes the day. Lane 8 takes the day. Evelyn Colley.
From Prisons.
Yes. Apparently, Prisons. The competition between Prisons and the police is high, but Prisons seem to take over the sprints more, and police seems to be more in the long distance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's just a mixed up thing, yeah? It's a mixed up thing. Though they are good their side, they're also good to the side. But it's just balance our time, because now in the field events we have Lalam, who is the defense champion in every category. Then when it comes to interforces, anyway, we give it to Prison. You know that they turn up. They ever bring a big number. They ever bring a big number.
But even you guys, police, in police, the way I see your chibas coming.
No. A bus at times you see it like that, but at times it's empty inside. And I ever salute guys like Isabile who are good on the grass. I salute that guy. He has defended his title of 100 meters on the grass and 200 meters. Last year when in Masindi, they got scoop 100 meters and 200 meters in grass. So me, I respect him as a grass master. I respect him. But now we have seen again a new boy. Though he's an old boy on track, that's Obutu Solomon, who's trying again to
rejuvenate his career.
I think he has tuned some mistake he used to get, but at least he's flying. Like today's race, he won. Last week also, last try also he won as well. So we see progress in him. For us here, we don't run position, we run time. If a manager wants you, he will not ask a position, he will ask you what's your time. That's a code in athletics. Yo!
So we're about to witness the very first heat of the men's 200 meters, and I can see the call room is very active, because the second heat men are already here in line. You can see them. And yeah, I think this is the way to go. Chop. And the less the time we have in between, the better. You have any updates from the world cross country?
No,
not yet now. Okay, so we wait. Whatever is happening there is happening. Oh man.
Maybe in the category of mixed, we are maybe still we win a bronze. Since we finished 5th. No. We are out. We are out of a bronze still. That's a Great Britain. Great Britain will takes it, and Morocco as well. So we don't take anything in the mix. We don't have. Yeah, it's a Great Britain and Morocco.
In mixed relays, if you have a weak link somewhere, it really kills you.
Yeah, definitely.
Because covering that gap that someone leaves is not easy.
Yeah, it's true.
Takes quite a lot.
And what happened? Okay, the boy who was in the second leg, he was not as strong as we hoped of. Because here, when we were having qualifiers, he was picked to be he was number 3rd. Was the 4th one. So number 3 had some issues with his age brackets or passport issues, so we had to take number 4. That's why our position was not okay. But the team was strong. Yes.
Okay. The men are here. Time to separate the men from the boys, or the boys from the men. Yeah, there they come. And lane number. No. I'm watching lane number 5. Lane number 5. Okay, lane one is moving very well, and I think the gentleman in the first lane, wow. Apparently today it looks like lane ones are doing very well today. I don't know how and why.
I don't think just a
Today,
strength. No.
today the people running in lane 1 are proving a very different point. And many of these guys really look raw, completely raw. Running is not anyone's piece of cake. It is not anyone's piece of cake.
You are the one who has won.
Okay, so we have the second heat of the men's 200 meters coming up very soon. Yes, and they are off. And lane 3 is moving. The gentleman in lane 3 is moving. He is moving, and I don't know what the future holds for this race, but he is moved. And unfortunately, the gentleman in lane 7 has moved most, and he wins this race. Lane 7. It was a good race, and the gentleman in lane 7, unfortunately I don't have the start list, so I don't have the names of heads. He has won his race, timed it to perfection. The guy in lane 3 started off very, 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 very well. Carved almost everybody by the time we were carving, but unfortunately he could not maintain to the end, to the very end. And then heat number 3, gentlemen are already they are already taking their blocks, already setting their blocks, and also it's good to see that the next heat number 4, the runners are ready. They are ready. So today, right now, it is one race after the other up to the end. After the 200 meters, we have the 4x1 relays. So now, I think the teams for the women should be in the call room setting themselves. For the men's team, we expect to see the team that represented the country in the Africa Games in Accra. They are here, and they've promised to give us a good show. Let's wait and see how far they go. And fortunately, they did not live to see their dreams come true in Accra. They had set themselves to break the national record, which I'm certain they would have achieved actually, but because of a glitch in the exchange of the baton between Pius Adomi and Ngobi Alan, I think yes, Ngobi Alan took off very fast, and I don't know. For me, it appeared as if Pius was a bit slow in catching up with Alan, but nonetheless, we thank them for their efforts. And because it's the first time it's the first time in a long time we are fielding a relay team. So for me, it was a good outing, and I'm sure they must be a lot stronger, and they must be a lot more hungrier than they were going into the Africa Games in Accra. And let's wait and see what they have to offer, because the boys who didn't make the team are equally good enough to challenge them. So let's wait and see.
Sarah is moving these people serious. Sarah Chalangate. She's close to them.
Yes, coming from the senior women's race in Belgrade, Sarah Chelangat is moving with a lead pack, and they are going. She is number 6 currently. Well, we don't know what is there. We don't know how it will be, but she's moving with them. She's moving with them.
But the Kenyans are strong.
The Kenyans are strong.
They are like 4.
Wow. And the whole lead pack looks to be dominated by Kenyans. Cross-country running is very interesting. Very
full of obstacles.
Full of obstacles. And you know, jumping an obstacle when you're tired is one of the most, difficult. Some people make it so wet Some people make it dry, but with a lot of in, out, left, right. Last year, the arrangement of tires was one very interesting one I'd not seen for a long time.
Yeah.
They were seeing the guys move, run in a maze of tires, you know, move left, right, turn right, turn left, turn right. So tiresome when you're tired. Very difficult to do. I am liking what the cold room is doing. You can really see we have two sets of runners waiting for the ones on the blocks to yeah, there's this one waiting, so there's no delay. And like they say, experience is the best teacher. There was a time when the cold room had a lot of delays, but now you can see that yes, there is improvement. Unfortunately,
We are watching the things are not coming.
okay, we have the next hit. This is hit number, and like I said, for some reason, lane one's this today is wow. This he curved like a bullet. I thought he would finish like a bullet, and he was beaten to the line by this guy in lane 4. He was beaten to the line. Oh no! Oh no! He curved like a bullet, and very unfortunate to see him lose. The guy curved like a bullet, trust me. Well, it's one thing to curve, it's another thing to finish a race. So you can curve so well and finish not so well. But you can also curve so well and finish so well. Well, we leave certain things to the likes of Usain Bolt. Yeah. So let's wait for the next hit. I think that will be hit number what? 4, 5?
No, hit 3.
3? Okay, yes. Yes. Yes, we have the hit. Okay. And here they go. A heat of 6 gentlemen. Only 6 boys running this heat. There they come, they come, they come, they come. Unfortunately, we cannot see very clearly from here. And yes, this guy in lane 3 has blown the field apart. Coming to the line, he has blown the field to, yes. And he has won. I don't have stat lists, so I don't have people's names. I cannot tell who some of these boys are. Many of them are running for the first time. Many of them are here for the very first time. I cannot tell who they are exactly. But nonetheless, congratulations to the guy that has won the race. Congratulations. Okay, and this is heat number 4, I think, for the men's 200 meters. And here come the gentlemen. I can see lane 5 really going really hard. Unfortunately, here we have a lot of blockage. We cannot see exactly who is running where, running how. But here they come. And lane 5 has it. Lane 5 took the day. Lane 5 takes the day. Lane 5 takes the day. Yes. And we can see that the gentlemen are also out for I think for the discus throw. Throwers for the discus are out. It's going to be happening concurrently with the rest of the track events. I don't think we still have any other heat for the 200 meters in the call room, because I think I see the last heat for the men's 200 meters preparing their blocks. And here we have the gentlemen ready to throw the discus. We are waiting for them, waiting to see who can throw, how far they can throw, and who can make the cut. Yeah. You know, because for me, unfortunately, because we don't have a result list, and it's a bit, yeah. But this is supposed to be the super hit. In the absence of many of the, given the fact that these fellows have decided to run only the relay, so it leaves the likes of Jagalo Joshua as the supersonic fellows. Yes.
I see Eric.
But I want to see a situation.
Johnson, Bob Bradford, Colin Joseph.
Diego Johnson in lane 7. Yeah, from Joseph Okodimo. You would expect the local support to be here to support him.
I don't think.
So this is actually very hot.
Yeah, very hot.
Very hot heat.
Yeah, it's a hot heat as the last one. Yeah.
Assuming you had run today, would you be in this heat?
Yes, I will be in that heat, and definitely will be when we need, because I trust myself. When it comes to start, they will get me at 70 meters. Then I accelerate from there with torso together.
I thought you'd say there now they can leave you.
No. Yeah. You know, with running is technical. Because when I start, with the sprints, if you start slow, that means you won't make it. But when you start fast, that means that you can maintain. You accelerate, and you hold it up to the finish. So what will happen? Torso.
On the line.
The sprints. And the bad thing of sprints again, the moment they leave you on the block, my brother, look for your ancestors.
Okay.
So
Let's see who has the guts, who has the clean start. Men's 200 meters, and this is the final heat. Okay. Okay. It's too early to call, but oh yes. Lane 1. Lane 1. Mr. Okwi Eric. Hey. He has made easy work of these guys. I would have expected a photo finish in a way. Wow. Congratulations to Mr. Okwi Eric. Congratulations to him. He is... the medical team is being called onto the ground. Gentleman called Masaba Peter. He has gone down. Congratulations to Mr. Okwi Eric. I expected the guys to challenge. I expected a photo finish.
No, there's no photo finish there. He was smart on his movement. Yeah, he was smart. He was too smart. He was smart.
He left them way.
Yeah.
So he made them look. He's made them look. What? What's the word? He's made them look so ordinary. It's not fair. It's not fair.
No, he planned his race well, and like I said, when you get off the block and you come out of the curve fast, you take the day, because you slip on the curve, you're gone. Remember, it was in lane 1. Yeah, so lane 1. So lane 1, he had an advantage that, but remember, there was lane 8, so he had to run fast and hard.
Yep. And he won his race.
Yep.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome, too.
My name is Francis. What's yours?
My name is Faith Amoit.
Are you an athlete?
Yeah, sometime back, but for now I'm not.
You're retired or you quit?
I quit.
You got tired or you had enough of athletics?
No, I quit from there because what I was doing, my father said it was hard for me.
What were you doing?
I was running 15, 12 laps.
So your father knew your body more than you. You should have said no, Daddy.
No, I have some problem. That's why it stopped me.
You stopped for health reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. That is very okay. So what do you do now with athletics?
Me, I'm good in.
No, what do you do now with athletics? Now that you're no longer active, is there anything you're still doing for athletics?
Yeah. I do football and also netball.
That is for yourself. I'm saying, what are you doing for athletics?
For now, I'm not doing anything for athletics. I'm just supporting my brother,
Who is your brother?
Opio Kenneth. Yeah.
He's a runner? What distance is it?
Yeah, it's just from the field now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how did you perform?
Number 1.
No, but...
He performed very well.
Oh, so you are a brother to the guy who just won now?
Yeah.
So you come from a sporting family?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. That's nice. So all you do is support him?
Yeah, I'm always with him wherever I go.
Wherever you go or wherever he goes?
Wherever he goes.
Oh, I thought wherever you go. I was going to say, now how is that possible? How is that possible that you support
Wherever
him?
he goes, I'm always there.
To support him. So
To
at
support
least
him.
he's assured of a fan. in every time he goes to run, he's
Yeah.
sure there's someone going to shout his name somewhere.
Yeah, of course, I've been here shouting.
So you normally come alone, let's stand on the show.
You know, running is a choice, but when you have no heart, don't come to running.
So you always come alone
Here,
whenever he's running. Do you come alone or you try to come with other family members?
I don't come alone. I have also one of my girls. She's also around here, and also one of my brother is also around here.
So it's like a family thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, this is what we would this is what we always say athletes should do, or families of athletes should do. You know, we cannot have fans just coming to fill these spaces unless we, the athletes, fill them with our families to begin with, families and friends. So every time an athlete is coming to run,
Yeah.
do you have 4 people, 5 people that have come to cheer you on? Do you have your OBs and OGs coming to cheer you on? Something like that. So if we all start doing something like that, then it is easy that we will all do what? We will fill this space. Because now when I come here, assuming I have come to support you, I will next time go and tell a friend of mine, hey guys, by the way, it's nice to watch athletics, let's go. And then they will tell a friend and a friend and a friend. And before you know it, we have a sizable number. So that when you do an advert on radio or TV, then it just complements onto the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for your contribution.
You're welcome. Thank you so much too.
Do you think you have any regrets?
No, I'm just like wanted to advise them. I've been seeing from the beginning things are just going on well, but I would just like to say more effort to them. Yeah.
Them the runners.
The runners, yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the relay.
Thank you. Enjoy too.
Thank you. Yes. Looking at the gentleman throwing the discus, you know, people look muelos, but I want to see someone throw that thing to beyond the center line, or at the center line at the worst. Yeah, because the distances I'm seeing these ones are throwing now is not far from what I saw Lalam throw earlier on. Just like you were saying, the winner of the javelin men threw less than what Lalam threw at the Africa Games. So yes, at the time, maybe I didn't take it seriously, but coming to think about it deeply, there's a problem there. Because Lalam should be the last in the competition of men.
But
she's the meaning if she had chosen to throw with them today,
she would beat them.
Maybe it would have been another story altogether. Wow, this is a very very interesting phenomenon. But yes, our throwers. Okay, let me just say that I think our field marshals, people doing field events, I think we need, I don't know what kind of support they need, but I think there is need for them to up their game in a way.
One, like I said earlier on, they should come out of their comfort zone of waiting for my coach to come and train me, because I know he's the only one who can train me. There are many coaches out there who are well versed with latest training techniques, you know. So it's not all about one coach. Go out there, be hungry for knowledge, because if you don't have that that hunger for knowledge, or that thirst for knowledge, you'll keep remaining in that same period.
Okay, maybe we could take an example of the athletes who have management teams, let's say, for example, the big names we have in Uganda now. Okay, let me use the example of, let's say, Joshua Cheptegei, Kiplimo. These people have management teams who have their own coaches and they follow the coaches. But we also have the Team Uganda. UAF has we have our own national athletics coaches,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
who are also doing a good job. Now, it doesn't mean that because you've qualified to run for the national team, that you will listen to only, okay, I think something is happening. I'm hearing people shout, I don't know whether something is happening in the World Cross Country Championships. Oija! Okay, maybe it's there. So whereas I run for police, okay, for example, it does not mean that I cannot get coached by another coach.
Let's say Coach Kabuya from Uganda Christian University.
Yes, it doesn't stop me from getting coached. Yeah, like I'll still come and run for my club. I will do everything.
It will not take anything.
I will not take anything from me.
Exactly.
And yes, and maybe perhaps the coaches also have to, like I think you said it earlier on, that the coaches have to find what's the word you used? We must have that collaboration. That as coaches, we work together. My athlete comes to your camp. We collaborate and say, okay, while we were together, we've done this. This is where I find his weaknesses. This is where I find his strengths. Then that coach handles you knowing, with some handover report, let me call it, for the lack of a better word, handover report.
Now, let me put it this way. Lalam went to Accra for the African Games and broke her own record. Okay? The whole of last year, she didn't have a competition because of Nambole.
Yes.
Now, she decided to go to Kenya for just 2 weeks. The 2 weeks, she was in a different environment, different people, a new coach. She went to Ghana and made her personal best and a record. Exactly what I'm talking about. Get out of your comfort zone. You think it is comfortable. Actually, it is not comfortable for you because that's why you're not progressing. So until you get out, you won't know that actually your comfort zone is actually your something holding you back. Yeah.
No. Sorry. That was not right.
Is it a false start?
It is not a false start. It is a false gun. I think the gun went before they said set. On your marks, pa, set. Yes. Yeah. So actually, basically in life, when you find yourself being very comfortable, it's said you need to think twice.
Exactly. You should never be comfortable.
There must be some stress or stressors here and
Exactly.
there. Okay, this is the second last event of the evening. Okay, that is Team Prisons, led off by Stella Wanroku, and this girl. What club is this? This is Iganga.
Townview SS.
Yeah, this is where most people have a problem. The baton exchange. We don't practice a lot of that in the relays. And look at how we wait for the batons. Okay. I can't say there's competition here.
Yeah, there's no competition. Just training session.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, this is a
Training session.
yeah, training session for prisons. Yeah. Oh, and the children. Is this the team called the Children of Africa?
I think that is Bongo SS.
This is Bombo SS. Dwakasisi. Next up is the penultimate event of the afternoon, and that is the men's 4x1. Very interesting statistics coming from Belgrade that, watching the space. Well, the Kenyan women have outdone themselves in the senior women. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kenya 1, Kenya 2, Kenya 3, Kenya 4, Kenya 5, and then finally Ugandan.
So Uganda
Number 6. Sarah Chelangat. And then we also have Chekemoi and finishing 9th.
Actually, when it comes to Agago, we shouldn't even talk because we have in excess the talents you're seeing in UPDF, in prisons, in police, trace their roots. Agago. For us, we are generous. We give. Bombo SS, we give.
What you're hearing in the background is the sound of a gentleman from Agago who is blowing a lot of noise for his district. Agago is a district in northern Uganda, and this gentleman comes from Agago district. So,
actually, latest from Serbia and the women's senior, Kenya has
obliterated.
Kenya has whitewashed the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Uganda 6.
And 9.
In the women's senior category. So that's the latest we are getting from Serbia. So let's wait and see what the senior men's team will give us. But that's a good wake-up call for us. We need to go back to the drawing board.
Yes, we need to think deep, see what else needs to be done, and do it. And among others, okay, like our pool of runners among us, the men, is promising. Yes, we have a big pool.
Yeah.
The women, on the other hand, we still have a very small pool, and this cuts across all long distance sprints everywhere.
Actually, I would say in long distance,
it's a bit better.
It's better, but anything below
is, I mean, as evidenced by what we see here, how
on
many
track.
hits? How many hits of the men did we just see?
Yeah, exactly.
Versus how many hits of the women?
Yeah, true.
So it's
It's a thing that needs a collective effort to rebuild.
yeah, and maybe we don't have so many role model ladies. Like we have many male role models. I mean, if you look around, there's so many men that have maybe done lots of things because, from athletics and things like that. So I don't know.
I believe so much in the old English saying that one by one makes a bundle. So let us first ignore long distance. Let us look at these other fields. For example, if we have a one Sarah Nambawa who is our national record holder in the long triple jump, and before she decided to specialize in triple jump, she used to do from 1 to 400 meters. Can she go back to where she started her career from and influence other girls? We have Annette Kabasindi, who is a sports tutor at Kampala International University. At one point, she was the record holder, javelin. Can she go back to where she started her journey? We have Justin Baiga. Can she go back to where she started her journey?
Interesting.
We have Nanziri Emily. Can she go back? And many others. Even like Madame Beatrice Ayikoro.
Yes.
Even Madame Beatrice Ayikoro. Can she
go back
to where she started her journey? And before you know it, these people will have a big following.
This brings me to what the federation did recently. We saw the regionals.
The regional camps.
The regional camps.
That is what.
And I'm happy. In these regional camps, we had people. We had the home boys and girls in charge.
Yes.
I was happy to see. Let's say in Western, you see Nwagaba and the likes. I was happy to see the likes of basically we had people from those areas coming back, speaking your language, and telling you the do's and the don'ts, what I have done, what I have achieved, what you too can achieve, And for me, it was a very good thing.
Now, there was only one thing lacking in that arrangement. Now they should have done now, Dorcas in Zikuru, you are from Arua. Go and talk to the girl child in Arua. Annette Kabasini, you are from Bunyoro. Go and talk to the girl child there. Baiga from Kayunga. Go and talk to girl. It would have been the best thing if they had done it that way. However,
I thought that is how it was, because I was seeing from the little updates I was seeing, we were having different people.
But you see, sometimes, yeah, it's what they did. But now, when you look at the north, the camp that was in Sir Samuel Becker, I think there was only one lady who made it up to nationals, who was taken there. That is Lucy Oyela. But they should have taken people like Lucy, Abe, they should have added the likes of Lucy.
I want to believe that maybe perhaps funding could have been one of the major hindrances. And I think that program can only get better. And I insist. I'd be very, very happy to see it happen, on an annual basis. And it would be good to see it grow bigger. a lot bigger.
And it would be better. It would be better. Yeah, I know. Always the beginning is always hard. You know, with a few challenges here and there. But hopefully in the next edition, they will also when they gather people's ideas.
Yeah. So that means, for the lack of a better explanation, we would do something that is close to what they call curriculum development, where you sit as a team and say, today we are going to develop what content are we taking out there.
Exactly.
Is it just the physical running, or are we also handling
the brain, the mental running? Yes.
Because it's one thing for you to run and they say, oh, Monachari, hey, that guy is bad news. It's another to run and create an impact in society. I overheard you telling someone that, in all that you're doing, do you have a name anyway? Exactly. If you ask yourself, you tell people, if you step down now from athletics, if you retired now for whatever reason, or if you quit athletics, who remembers you?
Exactly. Now, I want to say this, not because I want to blow my own trumpet, but I was born and raised in Western Uganda, specifically Fort Potro, and it's from Fort Potro where I made a name in athletics. So apparently there was a WhatsApp group that was open for my former school. I left that school in 2005, but the people who are running the show in that WhatsApp group are kids who joined 2010 onwards, but they found a name there. So they added me in that group. So they're like, people should introduce themselves. So what I did, I just got a video clip of me running. I put it there. Someone was like, isn't this Latigo? So I left it for them. So they were like, yeah, this is the man. Then they were like, this is the name we've been hearing from the time we joined. Little did we know this is the... Are you still running? I was like, no, I quit. Such is the impact I'm talking about. You know?
Talking of impact, we have the men's 4x1 and we have the national team runners that just returned from Accra, Ghana. And it's good to see how they'll perform here. It's good to see how they'll perfect the baton exchange, which cost them. So this is Bingwa wa Bingwa. We have the national team here. We have the guys who represented Uganda in Accra that just returned, and they are here clad in their national colors. Although right now they are not necessarily running for Uganda. They are here. Oh, well, they are running as a national team, so they have every right to wear this. So they are going to be the anchor leg is going to be they'll be led off by lane 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we have the national team that just returned from Accra in lane number 4. Lane number 4, and they're going to be led off. I have it. Mr. Godfrey Namara, you were asking online, you're talking about you're asking for the time. You're asking for when, for the times. Unfortunately, we cannot easily broadcast the times because one, they're doing hand timing. It's hand timing, and unfortunately, we cannot do much. We cannot do much. You'll bear with us. And this trial happens only today, and then the next trial will happen on a date that I will tell you in a short while. I will communicate when next we will have the national draw. But I want to say thank you very much for following the. Thank you very much. So we have Team Uganda A and Team Uganda B. This is going to be fire. So Team Uganda A has a border Emmanuel on the first leg, and then running down down the next stretch will be Pius Adome, who will give the baton to Alan Ngobi. Ngobi Alan, yes, is on the third leg, and then the anchor leg will be none other than the Proud Luo, that is Okot Benson, aka Proud Luo. Yes, this is a team that just returned from the Africa Games, and they are raring to go. Remember, they didn't make it past the first round. They were disqualified because they failed to exchange the baton promptly. They'll be led off by Aboda Emmanuel. And then we also have Team Uganda B, which notably has Obuto Solomon as the starter, the bullet in the making. This should be fire. This should be fire. We hope that the baton exchanges will happen very nicely. I hear people shouting in the hall. I don't know what is happening in the senior men's race of the World Cross Country Championships. But when I hear people cheer, it is to say there must be some positives to take home from Team Uganda's performance. I don't know what is happening. I don't know who is doing what. But it sounds like, yes, Team Uganda might be doing something. But here on the track, we have the last event, the penultimate event of this afternoon, of today's third national track and field athletics trial in the Uganda Christian University. Uganda Christian University in Mukono. And we are here for the very last event of the day, the 4x1 men's 4x1 men's athletics competition. Okay. The gun has failed us. The gun has failed us at the worst possible time. This is the penultimate event, and you don't expect. We want a clean start. We need a clean start. We need. We need a clean start. We don't need anything like a failure. This is the final event of the afternoon. It's the final event of the day. The final event of the day. And we're moving. We have Team Uganda A. We have Team Uganda B. Team Uganda A is the team that has Aboda Emmanuel starting them off, to Pius Adome, who I think, if I'm not mistaken, not Pius Adome, the national record holder in the 100 meters is Orogot Tarsis, unless I stand to be corrected. Yes. Pius will hand over the baton to Ngobi Alan, who will give it to the proud Luo, aka Benson Okot, in the anchor leg. Team Uganda B has Obuto Solomon starting them off, and he will hand over the baton in the second leg to Isabidie Musa. Now, the relays are so much about the exchange of the baton. Depending on how you exchange your baton, you will perform. It's not so much of how very well you run. Yes, it is important how you run, but the baton. Not this race. Not this. Our starter for this race is Mr. Naris Bijingo, himself a former national athlete. Okay. Clean start. And Solomon Obuto has gone off very hard. Very hard. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Team Uganda A versus Team Uganda B. Who gives it for? Okay. It's now Alan Ngobi versus Uganda Yellow. It's Uganda A versus Uganda B. Uganda A versus Uganda B. And Uganda A will win the day. Uganda A will win the. Congratulations. Oh my God. They promised fireworks. They delivered fireworks. It was a nice one. It was a nice one. We thank. Wow. The baton exchanges were not the best, but I think for this team, Alan Ngobi won this race for them, because Alan Ngobi covered a very big gap that had been created. Obuto Solomon started off very well for Team Uganda B, and I think there was a delay in the baton exchange between Obuto and Isabide, but Isabide maintained. I hear people shouting a lot in the hall. I don't know what is happening in the World Cross Country Championships, but that shouting can only mean that perhaps something positive is happening with Uganda. We have been at Uganda Christian University for this third National Athletics Trial, and from us here, a small team of 3 people, myself, Francis Onyango, James behind the computer here, and Kumson Alfred on the camera. It's goodbye till the next trial. See you. Oh, a good one. Please, cameraman, go down to the Team Uganda A. Team Uganda A is waving, and they are waving. Yes, Team Uganda A. Congratulations, Team Uganda A. They were led off by Aboda, to Pius, to Ngobi Alan, and then finally to the proud Luo. Wow, they've given us a show. They promised us a show. They've given us a show. And the idea of having a Uganda B was a very good one, plus the other clubs. Viewers, adios.